So staying in business is harder than ever during this pandemic, especially for local businesses. Some received loans from the federal government. That money has dried up, and local gyms and bars are not allowed to be open for business. There are ways, though, that you can help keep your favorite local shops or restaurant operating. And joining us now to talk about it is Sally Hanson with Our Town America in Raleigh. Sally, good morning to you. First off, I know the problems nationally and what they look like. I want to know from our level here in our communities locally for businesses, what are they struggling with now, 5 months into this pandemic?
Right. Thanks, Jeff, for having me on today. And so we have so many thousands of restaurants and businesses across the country that are closing doors, and many here in the Triangle that are really struggling. Smaller restaurant chains like La Cocina, which is throughout the Triangle, Golden Corral, hair salons, and they're really fighting to keep their doors open. And I'm here to just remind people, we all love shopping on Amazon, of course, but think local, because there are things that we can do to help these businesses stay alive and keep thriving through this pandemic until we make it through.
And we are going to make it through, and I know you have some fantastic suggestions for that. I'm looking at national numbers, somewhere in the range. Yelp, I think, says 130,000 plus businesses are going to shut down nationwide, and half of them say they can't reopen. Are we on that average here locally in Raleigh about losing these businesses?
Yes, it's unfortunate, and the statistics that I have are I think these are across the nation. 23,000 restaurants are permanently shutting their doors, and retail stores, 28,000 or more have closed permanently. 16,000 spas and salons are not going to reopen, and fitness centers are really up there as well. They're really struggling.
No question. And with every day and week that adds up here. What are some creative ways that people can help out here and try to do the right thing, keep their local businesses, their local restaurants? What can they do?
Sure. I'm so glad you asked. There are lots of things that we can do if we think creatively. So one of the things I suggest is starting a tab at your favorite restaurant and pay in advance. Pay in advance monthly, and then use up your tab as you go along. Buy gift cards as gifts, for your friends and your neighbors. Keep paying your gym membership, even though you can't go in or it's very limited because they're using masks and social distancing. You can still do their online classes. Your house cleaners, keep paying them and until they can come back. Holiday shop. You can holiday shop now. And, the time is now, and you can hold these things for the holidays. So, and of course, you definitely want to tip well anytime you're out and about with your masks and social distancing. These people are, risking their lives to keep their businesses open. They really appreciate the business. So just be generous, and think from the heart, because we're all in this together.
Yeah, certainly. It keeps that money local. It keeps the money flowing, which is very important, because that when that shuts down, that really limits their capabilities of what they're able to do. Sally Hanson with Our Town America, I want to thank you very much for the insight this morning joining us.
Thanks, Jeff.
You're welcome.
Thanks, Jeff.
Great advice there. Well, with as swampy as it feels out there, it's inevitable that we could see some showers.